Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT and Happy New Year in 2019. So, looks like this is going to be able to get prepared to be set up for a custom race on Gran Turismo Sports. So, good thing I definitely brought something for today is the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat 2015. So, looks like this is definitely one of the vehicles that I really never wanted to use it before because looks like I'll just have to give it a little bit trying out for this four-door vehicle board because this is definitely quite very awesome to see it board. So looks like the max horsepower is 707 HP because that was a pretty good maximum speed. Max torque is 650.2, weight pound is 4,365, and the drivetrain is FR. So the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat is an N700 category, so looks like this is a pretty good fast car. Was definitely quite pretty good. So looks like it also has an 8-speed transmission, but this is super awesome because this is pretty good because this is quite pretty interesting board. So looks like I'm about to get ready to try it out for this Dodge Charger because this one is pretty good fast performance board. So looks like I'm about to get ready for a spin because this will be able to have only one ordinary race to be able to go by one. So, looks like time to get ready to go on the Blue Moon Bay Speedway because this is going to be able to have a perfect day for a new fresh start. Well, I'm really going in to try it out with a Dodge Charger before because the 2015 model, it looks super cool and this is going to be quite giving a good excited for it. Now, looks like I might be able to do an endurance race, so this will be able to go by 25 minutes. So this will be able to have this to go professional. So this will have to go inboards. And looks like this time, tire wear and fuel consumption might be able to turn on boards. Mechanical damage might be able to have on heavy. Because this is going to get everything one challenging moment to get everything started. Well, I hope that we just did a good fun in 2018. Because this is all the best moments that we just enjoy aboard. So looks like on to having the new stuff on 2019, and this is going to be quite very good. So looks like we're having an N700 race, so looks like there's some Dodge Charger and some Ferrari, Chevy Nova, Lamborghini Aventador, and looks like there's plenty of it more might be coming in board. So yeah, looks like all 700 supercars and hypercars might be able to go in board because this is definitely quite giving a good start for having it one ordinary race. Now, looks like this will be able to have it in for a TCS traction controls by one. So let's just gonna go and get started and let's get that charger to charge it up. Well, I hope this is gonna be a quite good day because this is definitely quite getting good to new. So looks like this is a good interior view was never before because I kind of say I like this one because this is definitely quite perfectly to be able to have it in as a main favorite cardboard. Good thing that I just really picked that Dodge Charger to be able to buy from the Grand Central. So this is definitely a good price amount to be able to purchase for only one car. So this is definitely quite giving a good fast horsepower might be able to kick it up a notch for it. Now, looks like everything's good. Fuel map is all set up and looks like this is going to be able to get it in for it. Well, looks like 2019 is definitely giving a good New Year start. I hope this might be able to have a continuing on for having a wonderful good race for it because, well, maybe you guys really think I just want to go back into the GT League. So this might be able to get a better good start for it. So, looks like taking a challenge with the N700 car for this challenge. So this is going to be able to have a little bit more risk to be very careful for it. Having a little bump means taking a lot of heavy damage when mechanical damage turns on for it. So this will be able to be very careful for it. So this might be able to have a better good choice to be able to push up this charger around for it. So definitely, this is very cool to be able to have it in for it in GT Sport for the first time. So looks like that was pretty amazing to be able to drive it in for it. Now looks like it's going to be able to go on the inside turn. So looks like the Clarence 650S is definitely might be able to go straight to it. Just going to make one attempt to overtake go good. So definitely pretty good for a muscle car that might be able to go a little challenge with the supercars, so that might be quite pretty good. A 700 horsepower Dodge Charger might be pretty good to be able to race up against the supercars. We'll be able to get a good opportunity for a challenge. So this will be able to be very careful, and it looks like there's some few other Chevy Novas is actually in the track. So this is going to be quite very good to be able to get everything going on for it. Now we're just going to get a little quick pass on the Enzo Ferrari. Just going to do a little bit more draft. So definitely this car was pretty good for a strong performance for the 8-speed transmission, because that was definitely quite very impressive. So it will be able to put it in fully custom, so this will be able to get it in for it. Now looks like it's going to be able to have the fuel more fun, to be very careful for it. I guess that this is definitely by getting a little bit more charged things up for a bit. Now, looks like this is going to be a good body style for it because, well, I think that the 2012 model version of the Dodge Charger from Gran Turismo 6, so looks like this is definitely original style for it. Well, mostly different generations of the Dodge Charger with a 4-door version on it, so, well, it's definitely used as a muscle car back in the 1960s because it was definitely quite pretty cool like the Challenger. But the Dodge Charger also has, with any good luxury sedan muscle car that might be able to dominate the track, might be able to go for it, because this is going to get pretty excited to be able to go forward to it. That will be able to push things up to have any kinds of full engine parts to give a good spec on it. So this will be able to have this car to be fully upgraded with any kinds of full parts for it by default. So that will be able to get in, be able to reach it in for a supercar group to be able to reach it in for it, because it looks like this is definitely a full-edge motor for it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to keep track of the time, because it looks like 20 minutes remaining, because it looks like having a 5-minute time might be quite giving a good start for it. Now, looks like it only has 50% of fuel left, because this is going to be able to get a little bit perfect time to check the fuel map for it. Always better to be a reminder for it. Okay, almost there. Just going to give a little bit slight turn to stay on the outside. Okay, Chevy Nova is going into the pit. Then this might be able to keep it in on the halfway for it. And it looks like medium tires. That was pretty quite efficient, be able to good for use. Well, of course that maybe you guys have already got your very own Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat model for it, because this is definitely quite pretty good to be used as a stock car variant. But this is definitely quite pretty amazing to be able to have this muscle car to be able to push things up a bit, because that was a pretty good horsepower to be able to race the supercar division type for it. So it also might be able to have some good handling skills to be able to do on the track. Well, I might be able to do the first one to be able to go on the Speedway track, so this is definitely quite giving a good time to be able to relax. Now, looks like it's gonna stay on 3, just gonna make sure that this will be able to go shorter for it. Okay, almost there. Just gonna get a little bit more turns to be able to slide on the outside again, go straight and overtake to the McLaren 650S Silver. Just kind of to get a little bit more time to head on over to the pit earlier for it, so looks like it's going to be able to do the best way to whenever I can. Okay, keep it up. Okay, I saw that wing part popped up, and that might be my main cue. Okay, so let's see forward to the pit, and then let's see the different tires to select. Okay, sports stop, tire stop, and then this is going to be quite giving the waiting time to be refueled. Well, I kind of guess that this will be able to take a good look on the interior report, so I guess that was pretty awesome for it. Yep, looks like cameraman really wants to get some best moments for it. Okay, so looks like this is a good review for it because I really love this kind of a car because this is super cool and super fast that will be able to charge it upwards. Now, looks like I only have to 40% left to be fully supplied, and then this is going to be good to go for it. Well, good thing that this will be able to have a one-make race for the next part because taking a little bit of quick break until when it's definitely refueled. So maybe it's worth having a little bit of New Year's resolution. Just keep on racing, and then this will be able to keep a better motivation to be able to go at it for it. So looks like this is going to be able to be good to go at full capacity at 100, and then the charger is ready to go, and let's get back to racing. Okay, pretty good. So looks like starting out on 14th place on the position. So looks like this might be pretty all good for taking damage on my charger. Good thing that this is definitely a good perfect segment for having this good race for it. So here's the white Dodge Charger, definitely coming in and then making one good pass. Well, speaking of which, looks like the blue lights just definitely called in for it because other certain drivers must be past overtake on the last place drivers for it. Now, looks like there might be coming into the pits, and looks like this is going to be quite getting a little bit different, just like Tokyo Expressway South, because this is definitely ordinary NASCAR race, folks, because this is definitely quite pretty good. Now, looks like this is going to be quite challenging for us, because this is going to have to take a minute and 17-second gap might be able to catch up for it, because this race is going to be quite very different for having one good segment for it. Because make room for the Dodge Charger, and this will go into the win for it. Just kind of to keep an eye out on the fuel map, so this will have to go a little bit turn on it. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a little bit past towards 50 minutes, and then just going to give a little bit 40 seconds extra time until this will be able to go a little bit shorter. So probably for having this race, I might be able to do one round with using one car at a given a good amount of time for it. So I just really want to try out any kinds of good cars in Gran Turismo Sports. So this is definitely quite giving a good experience to try it out for it. Well, maybe this will be able to have something to be able to catch up very soon for it. Now it looks like I'm on 3rd place, very good, because this is going to be quite currently to catch up for it. Only down for 51-second gap, might be able to come closer for it. I hope this is going to be quite good to have an efficient charger to be able to race very good for a supercar race for it. Take on that last turn, do a little bit inside, and do the middle part might be able to continue for it. Okay, only have 74% of fuel left. Just gonna keep a little reminder check for it. So looks like there's the 1st place car might be going in, and looks like this might be a good straight towards to the pits. Because this is going to be quite challenging for having a fun good moment in Blue Moon Bay, folks. Because this is going to be an ordinary endurance race to be able to get a little bit chance to get everything started, and looks like White Charger passes me, and looks like this is going to be quite very good. Now it's just going to go and putting in 3, and this is going to be quite very good to be able to get everything catched up for it. Break away and keep going straight. Always going to have to keep the blue light to be able to signalize for it, because this is going to be able to do a rider. Okay, so looks like another Dodge Charger passes me, so this might be continuing in. So looks like few other Dodge Chargers in this race. It might be pretty good to be able to have an ordinary stock car race for it. So, well, it was a pretty good N700 car because this is definitely a strong muscle vehicle to go faster for it. So this will also to domestic to be able to go a little bit satisfied to get everything done for it. Gonna do a little less head brake, get a little bit slightly careful. Okay, very good. Keeping a little bit check on the blue light signal might be going in for it. A 13 lap might be going in as well, because it looks like this is going to be quite very good for extended daily workout time, might be able to go by one race. Now, looks like this is going to give a little check on the brake balance, PCS. Okay, still looking good. Just going to use the fuel map, might be able to help out for it whenever we get a chance to win. Okay, so it looks like it's going to have to get a little bit of time for 12 minutes remaining. So it looks like this is going to be able to have this to be able to go into the pits earlier. So maybe this will be able to have a Now let's go back in again, and then let's just gonna do some more passes run for it. Okay, make passes for on the Enzo Ferrari, and then the Chevy Nova comes in for it. Well, hope the N700 supercars are definitely going up, but keep it a little bit dry, because this might be able to have some more work to do. Here comes the white Charger going to overtake. Whew. Looks like an excellent smooth turn for it. Try not to hit that wall because that might be able to do a little bit smooth braking turn. Okay, so it looks like the Chargers are definitely going a little bit faster to get some more horsepower for it. Then it looks like the Invenator is about to come out of the pit. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be able to have a good motivation to be able to go a little bit successful fast. I guess that this is a good interior view to be able to give a good closer look to be able to capture in when driving on the track. Now, looks like there's the white Charger comes in, and then looks like this is going to be a good overtake pass. So it looks like this is going to be a 10-minute time, so it looks like this is going to be able to change up the fuel map, and then this will be able to save an amount of fuel to be able to let deplete it for it. Okay, here comes first turn, just kind of give a little bit inside look. Very good. Now it looks like 52-second gap might be going on the usual, so it looks like this is going to be able to do it quick. Okay, so the 7th place driver goes into the pits, then this might be the right time to be able to keep running for it. That would be pretty cool if the Lamborghini Aventador really wants to challenge the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat for a race. But this will be able to have a one-on-one race. So yeah, I kind of guess that would be quite very cool. So this is going to be able to have a one-on-one race in the custom race, because that will be quite very interesting to give some more likes for it. So it looks like this is going to be quite going closer for it, because this is definitely quite very different for gap distance to be able to show for it. So that will be able to go a little bit slightly tweak a little bit. So this will be able to get a little bit more patient time whenever we get the chance to win for having one practice race for it. So I might be able to check on the mileage distance. So looks like this is definitely quite very good, because the number of miles is definitely going on the usual is 155. So that was definitely quite very good for a top speed whenever it's going to be reached up to the 8 speed for it. So kind of like the standard here, because that was definitely quite giving me good safety use for it. Okay, so looks like I'm on 5th place. Better keep catching up soon. Okay, so looks like this is definitely the right time to go do one last pit stop earlier, and then this might be quite very commonly well for it, because I hope this is going to be able to get one better chance to be able to keep saving up a lot of fuel whenever you really want to do it, because anyone's way that might be able to get it in for it. Now, looks like I might be able to just do one last pit stop, and then that will be it for now. Alright guys, let's change the tires, go with the same stop method, and then just gonna give a little bit wait time to be refueled. Wow, good thing that this might be giving one last pit stop remaining before the time runs out. So it looks like this is gonna be able to do a little bit of 1 minute time, because good thing that this is gonna be able to have one important race or a racing challenge to be able to go in real life for it. Okay, 20% left of the fuel to go. Gonna have to take a little bit more time to see if the meter goes full. Alright, looks like it's all good to go. Now, let's just gonna go back in, and then let's continuing on to do some more passes for it. So it looks like it's definitely going in for a minute gap for it, because this is gonna have to take a lot more runs to be able to catch up for it. Now, looks like this will be able to have the Dodge Charger to be able to dominate the Blue Moon Bay Speedway Challenge for only a single endurance race by a minute. But lucky for me, 6th place is going to be able to keep continuing on as possible for it, because this is going to be able to do a little bit more extra time to be able to save some fuel whenever it's going to be go earlier or not. And so Ferrari passes in. Just going to take a good review for it. Okay, 20 laps, and looks like this keeps on going. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be able to do a little catching up gap for it, so it looks like it's going to be able to decrease a little bit shortly for it, so it looks like I'm on 51 seconds. Okay, so it looks like 5 minute time to be able to be catching up until the race is over. Looks like it's better to make overtake pass on the Chevy Nova by currently in last place by 1 lap plus. Okay, take that turn, then keep going straight. Hope this might be able to wait until the first place driver goes into the pit, so looks like 1 lap time might be able to go to buy some time for it. Very good, so looks like this will be able to wait until this will be able to go a little past 5 on the lead, and then the Charger is definitely going extremely fast for first place. Whoa, man. Something might be hidden. Ooh, looks like the front bumper is taking a little bit of scratch damage for it, so that might be getting a little bit careful for it. Yeah, looks like this is going to be able to have enough skill for it. But I have to put 1 before whenever it's going to be a near time short. So, looks like this is going to be able to do a little bit more time to stick around for it. Because it looks like the 2-second gap might be coming a little bit drawn closer, because it looks like the few maps might be coming off and then this will be drawn closer. Kind of say that this is definitely getting a little upstart moment to be able to get everything done or catch up to the first place lead. Now, looks like this is going to be able to be prepared for 1 step forward to be able to push hard to be able to catch up to the first place lead. Because this is going to be able to do a little bit more fast runs for the Dodge Charger. That will get everything charged up to be able to do some more paces then for it. Now, here we go. So this is going to be able to do a 2-minute time to be able to catch up for it. Because there's no turning back, and then this is definitely just for a race at the beginning for it. Okay, so it looks like the Enzo Ferrari is definitely currently in first place in the lead. Because this might be getting the best time to be able to go and keep it up for it. TCS still going on 1. Looks like the rear is taking a little bit of beat down damage for it. So this will be able to survive this race whenever I can to get this Charger to get some more speed for it. Now, looks like the Enzo Ferrari is definitely the main challenger for having this race for it. So, looks like this will be able to have a little bet on the Dodge Charger to be able to make a little bit chance to win. Because this is going to be able to have a 1 challenging for the beginning for it. SRT Charger versus Enzo Ferrari. 1 fast supercar, 1 fast muscle car with strong horsepower might be able to get in for it. Now let's go and give this for 1 fast moment to be able to go for it. Because this is going to get a lot more charging skills that we'll be able to use to draft. Just going to keep on the speed distance, might be able to go at it. Pushing a lot of pressure because Enzo Ferrari is bringing out a backup on it. Nice work. So looks like this is going to be a little bit drawn over yet, because looks like 10 minutes was definitely passed in, so looks like 10 seconds left. Well, maybe this is going to be able to have a little bit more time remaining for it, because that Enzo Ferrari still drives fast for it, because the Charger might need to get some more work to be able to keep it up for it. So looks like the final lap is definitely going in for it, because looks like this is the time to be pressed on to be able to go to the finish line. So looks like this is going to be able to go 1 better chance for it. There. Very nice. Just stay to the outside, and looks like Enzo Ferrari just won the race, and looks like Dodge Charger takes second. Kind of say that was a pretty good race for it. Strong cars might be quite going fast, efficient for it. Now, let's see, this is a pretty good results, might be able to go for it. So, well, looks like I did my best. But it looks pretty good, and it also might be quite very awesome for having a good race for N700 cars for a challenge. So, looks like the other cars has definitely reached 1 lap. The second one is definitely reached 2 laps, and then 3 laps might be quite very good. So, looks like this is definitely quite good earnings up for it. So, looks like almost 50 miles for a daily workout finish. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have a good race to be able to challenge one of the N700 cars, like the Lamborghini Aventador and the Enzo Ferrari, and even the McLaren 650S will be able to give it a try or a challenge, so this will be able to get everything quite very useful for using the Dodge Charger. Will be able to get everything good to go for a nice wonderful race for it. So looks like this is a pretty good race on Blue Moon Bay Speedway with using the Dodge Charger, because good thing I like this car, because this is definitely quite very good for an N700, for a strong supercar with a 4-door sedan muscle car for it. Now, looks like this is going to be the first daily workout complete gift card for today, January 1st, 2019. So let's see which one should I get. First car received of 2019 is the DB11. Pretty good red color, and looks like this is pretty good stylish supercar for it. Well, good thing that this is definitely the first segment in 2019, so let's just gonna take a good look on the mileage exchange today. So good thing that all chrome colors are now available by 1,000 mileage points, so looks like that we already did all the check marks to be on already purchased. So maybe this will be able to lead this to the new GT players who really wants all these chrome colors, so this is definitely giving the good head start for it. So one of the few other cars that we never tried out on Gran Turismo Sport is the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat, a 2015 model with a good strong horsepower of 700 HP. So this is definitely quite very good for the Dodge Charger board. So this is definitely quite very good for us. So this will be able to have a one-make race. So definitely, this is definitely quite very good, reliable for having a Dodge Charger for racing out for the supercar sports. So good thing that this is definitely a good performance, might be able to get it in for it. So this is definitely one of the first card I just purchasing this year, so this is definitely quite very good. So I decided that this will be able to have an extra one for it whenever I get the receivable gift for it. So glad that you really enjoyed this first video of this year, you guys. So thanks for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed it. So before at the end of the segment video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and also the links on the description down below if you really want to see more. So I'll be able to continuing on for have all kinds of other things to do on Gran Turismo Sports. So, and I'll see you guys next time for another race, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.